Hey, what's up, Unbroken Nation? One of the biggest problems that people have is that they are not cheering loud enough for themselves. Man, some of y'all right now are not cheering for yourself. You are not celebrating yourself. You are not putting yourself on a pedestal. And this thought came to me last night because I was flipping through the channels and football games on yesterday afternoon. And I was like, man, you know what? When I was in my teens, when I was in my 20s, man, I cheered for the football teams louder than I ever cheered for myself. And some of y'all out here cheering so loud for these football teams, but whispering for yourself. And that just doesn't make sense, man. It just doesn't make any sense. And I put together some math roughly because I was like, man, how much time have I spent dedicating my life to this thing, not making my life better? Now, I grew up playing ball like I did. I played football in middle school. I played football in high school. I played defensive end. At one point, I was captain of the football team, well, co-captain. And, I started getting into it more and more, fantasy football, fantasy drafts, hanging out with my boys, drinking beer all day on Sunday, eating wings all day, hanging out the whole day. And then it was Monday night. And then it was Thursday night. And then it was Saturday college football. And if you want to really mess yourself up, what you do is you add up all the hours. You add up all the hours that you spend watching football, add up all the hours that you spend watching other sports, add up all the hours that you spend watching Netflix, add up all the hours about all the things that you are doing in your life except living your life. And it will blow your freaking mind. And so I did that. I added up all the hours. How many years have I played football? How many years have I watched it? How many times I've been at a fantasy football draft? How many times have I been drunk on a Sunday at 11 o'clock in the morning cheering for those guys and whispering for myself? And that's the thing, my friends. You have to be willing to cheer louder for you than you do for them. Because guess what? Those people don't live your life. And I get it. I get the camaraderie. I get the community. I get the spirit of it because I played the damn game forever. And it's not just about football. I don't want you to sit here and think I'm just like poo-pooing on football because that's not what's happening. What I'm saying is I want you to think about the way that you're putting your energy into the universe. We cheer so loudly. We wave the banners. We put them on our cars. We get it tattooed on ourselves. Like, that's my team. Right? And we're whispering for ourselves. Yeah, I guess I did a good job. Yeah, it's just what I am. It's all good. Not getting loud, not celebrating, not pushing yourself, not saying this is my life. So I want to challenge you this week, my friends. As you're going through this, I'm challenging you. I want you to think about this. I want you to really, really put some energy into this thought process. Are you cheering louder for other people than you're cheering for yourself? Are you blaming yourself? Are you playing the victim role? Are you playing the loser? Are you being what everyone else told you you were going to be? And look, I get it because I've been there. Like, I've been 350 pounds. I've been smoking 2 packs a day. I've been waking up at 11 o'clock in the morning. I've been told from so many people that I was a piece of shit. Right. And I told myself that, and I was weak. And look, you got to understand, like, I get it. There's so much suffering in the world. You guys know my story. My mom cut my finger off when I was 4 years old. My stepdad put me in the hospital. I was homeless as a kid. I was a drug addict when I was 12 years old. Like, I get it. And I'm not just trying to be like motivational speaker guy. Like, there's practical stuff that you can do to change your life. You can actually make a decision right now today to not allow that weakness of playing the victim to be in your life. When I played the victim, my life was a victim. Like, it was crazy. Like, when I go back and I look at when I allowed this idea that I wasn't enough, right? When I played the victim to exist in my life, that reflected everything else in my life, my health, my relationships, my money, my community, my family. Like, because when I was out here just being the victim, I got to be the victim. And I'm not saying it's not hard, because let me tell you this, and you guys know this, pulling yourself out of this is the hardest thing that you'll ever do, period. It is. But it's also the thing that is most worth it in your life, because if you're willing to be like, you know what, today is the day that I'm going to cheer louder for me. Today is the day I'm going to stop being average for me. Today is the day I'm going to stop doing what other people want me to do for me. And that's how this starts. And every single day you just choose you. You choose to cheer for yourself. You choose to show up for yourself. You choose to push yourself into incredibly uncomfortable scenarios so that you can build your confidence, so that you can build your self-esteem, so that you can build yourself into the person that you know you're capable of being. But it's not going to happen if you're focused on everybody else all the time.